Hi, this is Yolanda Van Veen, and in this section we're going to talk about how to repel chickens. So chickens are grown domestically, so people usually keep them in a cage. But a lot of times the chickens go wild and they get loose, or you may live in the country where the chickens migrate from the neighbor's yard over to your yard, and they do total devastation on your garden. And they can cause a lot of damage to your yard too. So how do you repel the chickens? How do you get rid of chickens? Well, there's really no way to actually totally get rid of them, but there's a few tricks that you can use just to stop them from coming further into your yard. And first of all, just chasing them with a hose works really well. It'll make them mad and they'll tell all the other chickens not to come near your house because you'll be chased with a hose. You don't want to ever hurt any animals, but if you chase them with a hose, it does chase them away. Saying that, as soon as you go back in the house, they're going to come back, or as soon as you leave, they're going to come back. Building a fence really works, or putting netting over the area because they're not going to get through that netting into your plants. That always works really well. But a trick that I found for most wild animals, especially rabbits and chickens or any kinds of birds, is putting spices where they're a problem. There's all types of spices that work really well. So if they're in your flower beds, just sprinkle your flower beds with cinnamon, or you can use garlic and pepper, and salt works really well. Any kind of mixed spice that has paprika or cayenne pepper works really well. Curry powder works really well too. So the chickens might go into that area, but it'll burn their little feet and they don't like the smell. So they usually will avoid an area. A lot of times too, if you can put some lemon juice or cut up lemons into little pieces and put them in that area, they might try to eat it, but it's really sour. And so they don't like the smell too of a lot of the limes or lemons, and that seems to help too. Just regular pepper works really well too. That stops a lot of the chickens from coming into that area. You can't really repel the chickens from a large area because generally they will keep trying and trying to come back. But just by maybe using automatic sprinklers or hosing them when they come near you, or putting spices anywhere that they're traveling into, that will stop them from coming any closer. So chickens are not our enemies. So you just set boundaries for them and you can find that you can live together naturally.